operating in the municipalities of San Jose de Buwan, San Jorge, and Gandara. Prior to the conduct of our focused military operations, we had been receiving persistent reports over several days and weeks regarding the presence of the CTG elements in this area. These reports indicated that the group had been actively conducting extortion, coercion, and intimidation targeting small business owners, farm owners, and local residents in the Gandara area. Armed with this information, we intensified our patrols and enhanced our regular security operations within the affected barangays. These proactive measures led to the series of encounters with the hostile group, preventing further criminal activities and protecting the communities under our area of responsibility. The first encounter occurred at around 8:25 a.m. on 22 November 2025, involving the troops of the 46th Infantry Battalion. While conducting patrol operation, our troops were fired upon. So, habang nagpapatrol yung tropa, naunahan yung tropa na binaril, pinaputukan sila ng mga kalaban, engaging with more or less 15 CTG members. As a result of the firefight, our forces successfully captured 2 firearms, along with various personal belongings and subversive documents, and subsequently seized the enemy's encampment. Following this significant achievement, the brigade commander directed all operating units to sustain the momentum by conducting continued focused operations aimed at tracking and pursuing the fleeing CTG members to prevent their organization and further hostile activities. For the second armed encounter, occurred at about 7:25 a.m. on 23 November 2025 on the next day, involving the elements of 46th Infantry Battalion. During the engagement, 2 soldiers sustained injuries while assisting and securing the civilians in the area affected by the encounter. So habang nagpapatrol yung tropa, nakakita sila ng civilian sa area, in-assist nila para makabalik ng barangay. Ngayon, habang ina-assist nila yung mga civilian, bigla silang pinaputokan ng kalaban. So yun, dahil doon na wounded dalawa nating kasamahan. Underscoring that the enemy continued hostile fire despite the presence of non-combatants. On particular note, 2nd Lieutenant Sibilia, who was wounded while actively protecting the civilian from harm, exemplifying the dedication and professionalism of our troops. The wounded personnel were immediately and safely evacuated by a Black Hawk helicopter to the nearest medical facility, ensuring rapid and effective medical intervention. Both soldiers are now in stable condition and receiving comprehensive medical care. For the third encounter, transpired at about 7:25 a.m. on November 23, the same day, involving the elements of 52nd Infantry Battalion acting as blocking forces. While the engagement yielded no significant enemy material recovery, the maneuver effectively disrupted and drove the withdrawing CTG elements toward other operating troops, pushing the enemy away from Barangay Marcos. So, na-prevent yung pagpasok ng kalaban, since yung pagtakbo nila is papunta doon, papuntang Marcos, na-prevent natin yung pagpasok nila sa Barangay Marcos. This contributed to the overall tactical advantage in the ongoing operation and ensured the safety of the populace in the area. For the fourth encounter, occurred the same day, 9:10 a.m. Although the engagement yielded no significant recovery, it nonetheless contributed to the continuing pressure on the withdrawing CTG elements and supported the momentum of ongoing focused military operations. The fifth armed encounter occurred at about 9:25 a.m. on the same day, involving the elements of 46th and 52nd Infantry Battalion. During this engagement, troops successfully inflicted one enemy killed in action, identified as Jennifer Paklita, alias Jenny, and a wounded one enemy combatant subsequently surrendered to the barangay officials in Barangay Giriganan. In addition, namely pala is si Lino Dacuma, or alias niya siya, yung nag-surrender. In addition, our forces seized one high-powered firearm along with associated equipment, further degrading the operational capability of the hostile elements. As of this time, deployed troops are continuing their pursuit of the remaining CTG elements while simultaneously securing the operational area and ensuring the safety of the local civilian population. These measures aim to prevent enemy regrouping and maintain stability and public confidence in the affected communities. For the civil-military operations efforts, the 3rd Infantry Battalion coordinated closely with Mayor Aguilar of Gandara to strengthen support for the ongoing military operation and enhance overall security and welfare of communities in the area. In support of the affected communities, a quick reaction team, CM operators, were deployed to provide timely assistance, protection, and humanitarian support. Our teams ensured a humane and lawful handling of deceased CTG members in strict compliance with the established protocols, facilitating their turnover to the local government unit. We also collaborated closely with the local Philippine National Police to assist the scene of the crime operatives in proper documentation and processing of the incident. In addition, we also coordinated the medical treatment of the wounded CTG personnel through effective engagement with the LGU. So, pag yung reported namin na wounded, ito siya sa baba, dinala kaagad namin siya sa nearest na medical facility sa Gandara, then nalapatan kaagad siya ng lunas. This action underscore our steadfast commitment to conducting lawful, ethical, and compassionate operation, prioritizing community safety and strict adherence to established protocols. We also ensured the safety and well-being of the 8 affected families from Barangay Marcos, totaling of 24 individuals who were previously sheltered at LGU Overcourt. They have now safely returned to their homes with the assistance of the local government unit of Gandara. As of now, our team assisted in coordinating with partner agencies to facilitate the delivery of relief goods and other essential support to address their immediate needs. For our way ahead, the 801st Infantry Brigade will continue strengthening its civil-military operations in Gandara by sustaining close collaboration with the LGU, the PNP, and other stakeholders to ensure the quick delivery of social services to the affected communities. The brigade will emphasize the protection of civilians, adherence to the rule of law, and the professionalism of troops. It will also enhance coordination with LGU, DSWD, MDRRMO, and other partner NGOs to ensure synchronized planning and efficient distribution of relief goods to the affected families. As of now, sir, ma'am, ongoing po yung distribution ng relief goods para sa mga affected families with the help of local government unit of Gandara. Next, for the words of our commander, we uphold the rule of law, but with the assurance that our actions will remain humane. So, that ends my presentation. Maraming salamat po sa ating lahat.